Yo, I'm live again, guys. I don't know what's going on. I must have brought a cheap laptop. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's the internet, but I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what to tell nobody. I don't even know what to tell nobody. I'm gonna have to probably invest in getting another laptop. I don't know what's going on. Why it keeps crashing. I don't know. Maybe it could have been the internet here where I'm at, but I'm in there. I'm in there our workspace area, so the internet here supposed to be strong. So I'm gonna do this one last live tonight. I'm gonna call it a night. So anybody out there, let's talk. Your boy Philly Don be staying up late. Oh man. Man, we was having a good conversation and everything just crashed like boom. Unbelievable. Anybody out there? Unbelievable. Let me check my phone, man. This is crazy. The other joint even download on the joint. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Those 3, 4, I'm here. So anybody want to talk? I'm here. We was having a good conversation. Dang, man. I don't know what was going on. We had a good conversation going on. Somebody say something out there. This is crazy. Thanks for the like. Everybody, if you could give a like, I would greatly appreciate it. They say that helps you in the YouTube world. If you have a whole bunch of likes. Who's there, man? Somebody say something. Everybody giving likes out. Say something as well. I don't see nobody right on the screen right now. I just see the numbers of people that's there, but nobody's typing anything. I'm gonna type something then. Philly Don gonna type something then. Fox, good to see you back. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna give up. I ain't no quitter, but I don't know what happened, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Philly Dom in the YouTube building. Yeah, this is crazy. Philly Dom in YouTube building. Oh man, Fox, I don't know what happened, man. This is out of control. I don't know if I might maybe have to get a stronger stream. Maybe that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out, man. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Maybe change what it's getting streaming to, what I'm streaming into. But this is crazy. It always gives problems. It's been giving problems, man. This is crazy. I got 3 likes. That's what's up. Who else is in the YouTube building with Philly Dom? Yusuf, Philly. I thought somebody robbed you. Oh, nobody robbed me, man. I'm from Philly, man. They gonna have to really, really, really dig in their pockets and do a good job if they gonna rob me. No, man. Friggin' the the signal went down again, man. This is ridiculous. The friggin' signal went down again. I know you were joking, Yusuf. The signal went down, man. This is crazy, man. I'm rocking a band. Anybody that stay in the hostel, they give you these bands, man. These little African type looking bands. I'm rocking the band. And if somebody gave me this from Colombia, and I'm not taking this off, so I'll go back to Colombia, man. That's the Colombian flags. What y'all want to talk about? We was having a good conversation, man. Then a laptop just crashed on me. I mean, maybe it's the internet. I don't know. Maybe the internet can't hold it here because this house has like 8 floors. They probably got like a couple hundred people in the building. So a lot of people are using the internet. Maybe that's what the problem is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Philly, put my way in the phone so we can talk to him. No, I'm gonna let him chill tonight, man. What time is it out here? Let you see what time it is. It's like 12 o'clock out here. He probably sleep, man. I'll try to do a live with him tomorrow or the day after that. He was supposed to do one of the lives with me today, but he had so much problems like editing his one video. It gave him a whole bunch of problems. He was trying to edit this one video. Man, it took all day, man. It was crazy. But no, I'll get him on a live with me tomorrow or the day after that. Definitely. Definitely. Anybody else? I see we got some more people in the chat, but they not texting nothing. Is it 10 p.m.? Oh, it is 10 p.m. in Phoenix, Arizona. No, here it's like 12. It's got to be 12. I still got West Coast time on my phone. Let me Google it, man. It's 12 o'clock. I know that for sure. Because they throwing a little party out here. Oh, it's 10:08 p.m. No, it's 12. Mexico City is 12. I'm sure of that. Let me check it, man. Mexico City. I'm Googling it right now. It's 12 o'clock. 12:09. Yeah, we 2 hours ahead, man. Yeah, we 2 hour difference, and then the East Coast is 1 more hour ahead of this time. Yeah, it's 2 hours ahead of the West Coast, man. What's good with everybody? We got 3 people watching. We was up to like 20 something people, man. Oh man, and the mosquitoes down here because Mexico City right now is it's kind of warm out here. Man, the mosquitoes are tearing me up at night, man. And it's only gonna get worse as I go down to El Salvador and all them other countries. Golly. Oh, everybody left because you lost connection. Hopefully they come back, man. Yeah, it was like 20 people, man, and it was building. It was building too, man. So I'm just stay on here. We'll just keep doing this live. You know what I mean? Appreciate your support, Yusuf. What time you got work tomorrow, Yusuf? Yeah, it was building, man. Now there's 4 people, so that's what's up. Somebody else got on. Somebody else is in the building. Oh, 9 a.m. Yeah, you got a pretty decent time. That's not bad, man. You can stay up till like 2, 3 in the morning and still get some pretty good sleep. We got 4 people and we got 5 likes and 4 people in the building, in the YouTube building. Say something, other people in the building. Let me know what's going on. Fully Dom is here, man. Let's talk with me. Let's build this chat room back up. Oh, you said you have a flexible schedule. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I used to work for Walgreens back in the day, and man, we used to get flexible schedules, man. You could come in 2 hours early, 2 hours late. They call it flex hours. It was pretty cool. And you could always trade out with somebody on another shift. And that was like a regular thing everybody used to do. Drink some of this Mexican water real quick. It's good. Oh man. And we got 5 people in the building. That's what's up. In the YouTube building. Talk to me, man. I talk back. I'm an electrical engineer. Oh man, you making paper, man. That's cool, man. What made you get into that? Man. Expat at large. What's good, Philly Don? Man, I can't call it expat, man. I'm just, enjoying this travel life right now. You know what I mean? Making my way to El Salvador and then make my way to Belize. And then from there, I'll just keep pushing south to Panama, Costa Rica, Panama, Nicaragua, and all that. Going to Colombia and then see if I can stretch it out even further. What days are you going to be in Medellin? I'm thinking Medellin. Oh man, I'm thinking Medellin. I'm gonna say late January, sometime in January, late January, because I'll be in Haiti in early January. So late January, I'll be in Medellin. I gotta go to Haiti But after that, Haiti and Dominican Republic. But late January, I'll be in Medellin for sure. Expat at large said, "You still in the CDMX?" Yeah, I'm still in Mexico City. I'll be here until next week, Monday or Tuesday. Then I'll make my way to El Salvador, situate myself real quick, and then make my way to Belize to see my son. His birthday is soon, so I want to see him around his birthday. And Scott 56, thanks for the stream, bro. How do they treat you in El Salvador? Oh, they treat me good, man. The people treat you good. They're good people in El Salvador. The women and the men, everybody treats you good there. It's a good place, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I did have a situation in El Salvador, and I didn't bring it up, and I should have brought it up. I remember one night me and my buddy was there. First night we got there, it was like New Year's or New Year's. It was New Year's night. After New Year's, we were making our way back, and we went to this party in El Tunca Beach, which is like 45 minutes from what is it, San Salvador, the capital. And the taxi stopped running, so we met some guy there. He was talking with us, and he wanted to give us. He was trying to tell us that we couldn't get a taxi back or nothing like that. My friend was like, "Look, we can get a taxi or Uber. We'll find a way." And I guess maybe because the guy was drinking or not, he called us the N word. And my friend checked him pretty quickly after that. But we called the N word. But the guy, he was deported. So we ended up being friends with one of his other friends while we were there in El Salvador. I met all of them that night, and he was deported. So he called us the N word because me and my friend was black, and he called us the N word. But my friend checked him real quick and diffused the situation about him using that. But after that, we didn't have no problem. And like I said, that guy, he was deported. So I can't say he's really El Salvador. He's El Salvadorian by blood because he was born there, but he's American, you know. So his mindset is different. But that was one little incident we had there. And Fox said, "What day? Okay, well, I'm trying to catch up with the feed. Okay, Philly, you told me that you will be in TJ in December. No way I'll make it to TJ in December. No, I was gonna try it, but no way I'm gonna make it to TJ in December. I'm gonna keep pushing south, man. That's the game plan. I won't be in TJ in December. Sorry about that. Used to, I said that, but now that I'm adding everything up, no way I'll make it in December to TJ. I was thinking when I was leaving out to go to Haiti, I would have to come back through there. So that's why I was saying December. So if I do, it's gonna be late December, early January, and more likely it's gonna be like January 8th or 9th, close as I can get, just enough to go to LA to fly out to Haiti. Expat at large, man. My question for you is, how did you get to Mexico City on the bus so fast? It wasn't so fast, bro. It wasn't so fast. It took 2 days. I was on there. What is it? Day, night. It was like 48 hours. I mean, they stopped everywhere. I think they stopped at their grandmom's house and ate dinner on the side of the road, man. Like, bro, we were stopping like every 3 or 4 hours. Like, they stopped for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks. They were like really taking their time. They was on some chill driving. Like, they were really taking their time. Like, I really found out what the word scenic route was. They took the scenic route. They was not trying to get to Mexico City in a hurry at all. There was two drivers too, and they was just like kicked back. I think they was driving like 8 hours apiece and then resting. They was like stopping all the time, and like they knew all the like restaurants along the way. It was crazy. Fox, I'm going to miss you, bro. I will be in Medellin December 14th, January 14th. Yeah, we might not cross paths, man. But we'll link up. We'll link up. I'll be back. They said this. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna say that, Scott. I saw what you said there. I'm trying to build this channel up, so I watch what I say, yo. But I got what you said, yeah. And Tijuana's like that too. Like you never get problems with the locals in Tijuana. You always get problems with the Portuguese, man. But you never get problems with the locals. They show nothing but love. The local Tijuana people there in Tijuana, Mexico. But the Portuguese, man, I don't know. They bitter, I guess, because they got kicked out of the States. I don't know. Only they can, answer that question why they act the way they act. And then expat at large said, it's always the gangsters, the 40s and outside that's an issue. Yeah, like I said, that's the same thing in Tijuana. I'm starting to see there's a pattern when people get deported. They're a little upset. Fox said, what did you say? Expat at large. Okay. Then expat at large. But the bus is an experience, though. Yeah, I take the bus for the experience, man. I'm a YouTuber now. When you fly everywhere, you miss a lot. You fly over a lot of land, you miss a lot. But when you take the bus, man, you get to mingle among the people. You get to see how the culture is, and not just like the big city. Like, if somebody flies to Mexico City, they might have one. If they fly from, like, give me an example, they fly from LA to Mexico City, they might have a good example. They might not have a good example of Mexico because all they know is Mexico City. Mexico City is well developed, it's nice. So they're like, oh, the whole Mexico's like this, and the whole Mexico ain't like this. It's just like in the States, man, you have like Atlanta, Georgia, and then you have rural Georgia. So I like to take the bus. I like to see the cities. I'm a city boy. I like the city myself, but I like to see the cities, and I also like to see the little Pueblo towns, the small little towns along the way. Especially now that I'm doing YouTube, I need to film much footage as I can. Okay, let me see. Scott said, you've been in any countries where people try to come up to you and take pictures? Yeah, Mexico does it all the time. Like in Guadalajara, Mexico, Mexico City, people always come up want to take pictures all the time. It never fails. El Salvador, I was taking pictures all over the place. People coming up taking pictures with us, especially El Salvador. They don't even have black people in El Salvador. I mean, you guys can Google it. Like literally, like it was me, my boy, my friend that went with me, and we saw two other black dudes, and they were like passing through from like Nicaragua. They told us, and we were there like for 2 weeks. Marshall Powell, you got any timeline to finish your traveling? What's up, Marshall? This guy's a Colombian traveling legend. Man, I think the timeline, I got to be back by June because I got to go back up to Alaska to work. But hopefully, I'm praying to God, and I'm gonna do all my hustling. And if everything work out like it should, I'll never have to go to Alaska to work again, just as a YouTube visitor. Hopefully, so I'm gonna bust my tail these next couple months so everything can work. But if it don't work, I have a job making good money in Alaska in June, and I would have to be there until September, but making twice as much as I made as at my previous job. But I'm gonna bust my tail with this YouTube. I'm gonna give it everything I have. I'm gonna be like a Maya with two or something, like two Maya was put together. Pat said, what's your favorite country you've been so far? El Salvador. I'm gonna preach and promote this country to the world. I don't know why I like the little country. I like that country. I like the people. I like the food. I like everything about it. El Salvador. I love that country. Now this summer, no, not this summer. Oh man, I need to write down all the places I go. I'm gonna do that the next time so I can have it in order, like a timeline for everybody. But like by March, I'm trying to go to Eastern Europe. Because when I was working in Alaska, I met a lot of people from Eastern Europe, like Ukraine, Serbia. Shout out to my peoples in Serbia. I'm good in Serbia. If I ever step foot in Serbia, I got friends for life. And I promise to go see them. So I'm definitely gonna do the Eastern Europe thing too. And I've never been to Eastern Europe, so that'll be an experience. But I'm gonna do Ukraine, Serbia, all the countries right there. Past that, okay, I already read that. What's poppin', Philly? Shady said, what's poppin', Philly? Man, everything is good, man. I'm just happy I got that 1K subscriber. I'm gonna keep grinding it out and doing what I have to do, so I don't have to go back up to Alaska to work. So hopefully everything work out. I'm gonna do all in my powers. Expat at large said, I like the city of Lomosas. Yeah, now that's a good city to visit. I'm pronouncing it wrong. And I actually have friends from there that worked in Alaska with me from that city. I think they probably there now. When they left Alaska, they said they were going there. Okay, I'm missing some stuff. Hold on. It's going by pretty fast now. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to Okay, did that. Pat said, are you trying to learn Spanish? I need to. I gotta stop talking about it and actually do it. But y'all gotta put pressure on me, man, to learn Spanish, man. My Spanish sucks. And it's sad because I had a place in Tijuana almost 8 or 9 years. And I should know way more Spanish than I do. And I should be fluent in it. But I'm not, man. It sucks. But I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna take it serious. And then Yusuf said, Philly, we hope the best for y'all. Thanks, Yusuf. I appreciate it. I hope the best for you too, man. And Yusuf said, I will put El Salvador in my wish list of countries to visit. Yeah, and you stay in a place, if you go to El Salvador, you stay in this place called, what is it, Zona Rosa, and what's the other place? They got San Francisco, Zona Rosa. It's Benito Juarez, I think it's Benito something. It's a nice little area. The area is nice, upscale, malls, movie theaters. You wouldn't even believe that you was in El Salvador. You would be in shock because definitely the news doesn't paint El Salvador the way I'm gonna show you guys next week. And what is it? Expat at large. Got to love these Salvadoran pupusas. Yeah, the pupusas is like their #1 dish there. Man, it's good. It is good. It's good. And let me see right here. Scott 56. What did he say? Something that may help. Oh, okay, I'll do that. He was telling me that I should travel with my username, but I mean, you got to travel with a passport, man. I can't. I'm explaining it in detail a little bit more. I read it because, but I didn't understand everything you were saying. Say it again for me, Scott. 56. Pat Laslev, you should build your channel in El Salvador. You'll be one of the first. I want to know about El Salvador now. Yeah, no, I was definitely gonna build in El Salvador. I knew that when because I actually, if you go on my channel and you just flick, go way back, or put Philly Dom El Salvador. I did some interviews with some girls down there and walked around El Salvador and videotaped a little bit. That was like when I first started doing YouTube videos. Wasn't that good. I didn't even know how to code the camera right, but I got a couple videos from El Salvador already. I should go check them out. But now I'm way more prepared, and my knowledge is off the charts. And I also have somebody down there that's going to take me around, my friend D. So I'm good to go this time. That's it. Last time I have okay. Okay. First, okay. Expat at large. It's El Salvador. In El Salvador, be careful around I've been to Soyabanga. I went there purposely because that was the most dangerous place, but I didn't get out the car. My friend drove me around. If you look on my page and you dig all the way down, I have a video. We drove through Soyabanga. Yeah, that's a real dangerous place, man. And my friend got a nice car. We drove through there, but we didn't get out the car. I just wanted to see the dangerous neighborhoods because I'm seeing all the nice neighborhoods. I want to see what's the difference. Why does El Salvador make the news so much for some negative stuff? So I just wanted to see the neighborhoods. But yeah, I've been to Soyabanga. And we stayed in Santa Tecla. Yeah, I've been there. I've been Santa Tecla. That's like right outside of San Salvador. I've been there. My friend took me there. That's where she's from. My friend D. She grew up there at my homie's mom's crib. Yeah, I've been Saint Tecla. Wow, man, we've been doing some traveling. You used to say, Philly, show us the girls in El Salvador. Definitely, man. I told you, if you go on my page now and you scroll all the way down, you'll see I did some interviews with people out there. You'll see. It's not a game. Okay, Pat said, Yusuf, I agree. I agreed. And then Scott 50 said, I'm trying to travel in your YouTube username. Like make it channel and comment on other travelers. That's a good way to grow your channel. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Definitely. I'll do that. I understand what you're saying now. I'll do that. And Fox said, don't try to bus to Colombia. It's really a bad risk. No, you can't bus to Colombia. I tried it the last time when I was down there. We went to Panama, and they was like, yeah, you got to take this here, and you got to do that there. You got to jump on this boat, and then there's a little small boat, and do this. I'm like, all right. So my friend, all right, we're just going to pay the $100 and fly to Bogota. Like, scratch that. Then Yusuf said, Philly, are you able to visit Venezuela? I was trying to visit Venezuela. I wanted to visit Venezuela. I got a good friend in Colombia from Venezuela. When I go down there, well, we on WhatsApp. I talk to her all the time. I'll talk to her and ask her, but she told me it was dangerous. Myra tried to fly to Venezuela, but they accused him of being a spy. Because he do all that the YouTube. He's a worldwide YouTuber now. They know he's on the YouTube radar. They know who he is now. That's why. Maybe I could sneak in. But my friend in Colombia, she's in Medellin from Venezuela. She said that if we did go, I might be all right. But I have an American passport, man. So I got to get a visa. I can get a visa probably from the Colombian embassy. I mean, not Colombian, U.S. embassy down in Colombia, but they probably make it hard on U.S. I'll try, man. I even recorded. I'll try. I'll give you my word. I'll try. Because I was going to go. I just did a video a little while about saying I couldn't go to Venezuela because people kept telling me more and more bad stuff about Venezuela. I mean, I'll try, man. I'll try. And I had met some people when I was in Bogota that's from Venezuela, and they told me if I flew with them to from Caracas, from Bogota, Caracas, that I could stay with them and I would be safe. I wouldn't have nothing to worry about. And they said, we go on the streets, just don't talk. Let them do the talking, and I'll be all right. And they said I look Venezuelan. And Yusuf said, Philly, are you able? Okay, no, I read that one. Expat at large. Yusuf, the only one lately who was able to gain access. Oh yeah, Indigo Traveler. Yeah, he was the only one. And he's not American. He's like from England or one of them European countries over that way. He's not American. But no American that I know. I'm gonna try. I'll try. And it was another YouTuber named Carlton. He's a friend of mine. Carlton Traveler. He lives in Colombia. He went to the border, but he never tried to go in. Venezuela has banned U.S. citizens for now. All right. Expat at large just said that they banned U.S. citizens, so that's a scratch for any U.S. citizen. And Pat say, Pat, that's something to think about. I think some YouTubers are really spies on the real. No, they're not on spies on the real, but they do similar work. I mean, you're recording, and some people don't, they want to get certain information out about their country, and you're in there recording every little bit of their country and their culture and everything about them. Yeah, that could be. I could see some people see it as a spy. Scott 56, you've been to Philippines yet? Philly, no, I ain't been to Philippines yet. They all speak English, and they're very friendly out there. Yeah, I have a friend out there in the Philippines. She wants me to come out and see her. But no, I never been to the Philippines yet. Mine was going out there, so y'all can check him when he go out there. I'll try. Man. It's a lot on the plate, man. I don't want to make too many promises I really can't hold. I'll try later in the year if I can, if I could squeeze it some before I have to go back to Alaska. If everything work out, don't have to go back to Alaska, but I'll try to squeeze it if I can, man. Yusuf said, as much citizens, we cannot travel to Venezuela. Yeah. Oh, as Muslim or most citizens, we cannot travel to Venezuela. Okay. I didn't know that either. And now y'all educate me. Muslim citizens and U.S. citizens can't travel. You used to say expat at large. Are you sure? I'm sure he's all right, man. He got a name like expat at large. I'm sure he's doing his research. I mean, I'll try. Like I said, I'm going to Colombia in a month and a half, 2 months, maybe December. I'll be in Colombia, so I'll try. I'll really try and find out. Oh, you mean U.S. citizens? Okay, you said U.S. citizen. Okay, Scott, you taking your time. Okay, Scott. Yeah, take your time, Philly. As your channel grows more and more and you start to make money, travel will be easier. Yeah, because right now everything is coming out of my pocket. Expat at large, man, you a world traveler, man. You need to open a YouTube channel. Expat at large, are you taking the Tika bus? Yep, I'm taking that bus to El Salvador. You know it, from the border. That's a Luca border to San Salvador, that's me. I'm gonna take that bus. You know it. Expat man, you traveled a little bit. You know, not many people know that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the bus from Mexico City. I forget what bus. My friend helped me figure it out at the desk at the hostel. So I'll take that bus to the border of Guatemala, and then I'll take the Tika bus all the way down, man. And that's a comfortable bus, man. The people don't understand, like the buses in Mexico and Central America and South America. And if Marshall's still on here, he can vouch for that too, because he was taking a bus around Colombia. Like they really take their bus game serious. Like they have like TVs, air conditioning. They'll feed you food on the bus and stuff like that. They treat their buses like we treat airlines in the States. But one thing Marshall can vouch for me, them buses be freezing. So you always got to make sure you got some winter gear when you go on the bus or a good sweater because you will be freezing. Okay, Pat said, I'm trying to get down with a food processing job. Which company would you recommend? Well, Pat, hit me up on my IG and I'll tell you, but it's a whole bunch. You got Trident, you got oh man, there's so many, man. You got United Seafoods, you got Ocean Beauty Seafoods. It's so many, man. It's so many. I'll give you a list. So if you hit me up on my Instagram, let me put it in here. Put my Instagram in here. Hold on one second, guys. I'll hook you up, man. I'll hook you up. Yeah, that's a fast way to make quick money. Hold on one second, guys. I am. Boom. There it go. You can reach me on there, man, Pat. No, not a problem, man. And I help you, man. This is so many companies to talk about. So many companies, man. It's like 60, maybe 100 of them. So it's always jobs up there, man. And I mean, you can even be a deckhand on a boat. It's like Alaska's a gold mine for jobs. If you want to work hard and bust your tail, you can get a job in Alaska. What's it, Philly? Okay, Philly said, have you ever been to Queen and Mexico? Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. We was just there the other day, man. Well, we go to a city, we go to a city. Use of a nightclub. Yeah, we've been to Queens. We was there the other day. The day of mine was a 100K party. We went to a couple spots. Expert at large, expat at large. I'm well traveled since 2005. Lived in the Philippines 3 years and married. Okay, that's what's up, man. Expat, you traveling, man. Expat at large. Just enjoy watching your adventures. When I did all my travels, there were no YouTubers. Yeah, I know YouTube thing is recently, man. Try to make it much exciting as I can for you. And then Pat, okay, I hit you up. Thanks. Yeah, not a problem, man. I got you. I got you. Expat at large said American Seafoods. Yeah, American Seafoods is the ticket. You ain't lying. That's like the Harvard. That is the Harvard, the Yale, the Princeton of of seafood companies. You get with them, you gonna get paid. You'll work 6, 7 months a year, but you gonna get paid. You gonna get paid well. People retire from there, they don't quit. It's hard work, but I can't imagine how hard it could be because they only hire the best people. The people they hire are sufficient at their job, so they're gonna be good. So you don't have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. You get with them, you in the house. I tried to get with them. I went, they gave me an interview. And when I went, it was 2016. I didn't have that much experience in seafood, but people let me know up in Alaska, like that's who you want to be, Philly, if you're gonna do this. And they just said I didn't have enough experience. They said you have at least have 5 years of experience. Now, probably if I went now, I have that type of experience. I didn't have it at the time. Expat at large said that was my last Alaska company. Man, expat at large, man, you lived a full life, man. You done traveled the world. You done worked in pretty Alaska. You've been all over. Done lived in the Philippines. You been doing your thing, man. That's what's up. Fox, They want to give you a visa with an American passport. Fox, what do you mean far as what? They want to give you a visa with American passport. What country are you talking about? Houston, yeah, Fox, let me know. Then what is Yusuf said Philly, please compare Queens to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is better. Queens is a ripoff. I believe it like that. They're definitely a ripoff. I went there twice since I've been in Mexico City, and it's a ripoff. But it's a nice spot, man. It's on the same level. It's just the management don't know how to do business down here in Mexico City like they do up in up in Tijuana. Tijuana got that on lock. And Pat, Alaska pays you $1,500 a year if you establish residency out there. Alaska is a gold mine, period. Yeah, if you did, he's telling the truth. If you make your residence and you can prove that you're living in Alaska, yeah, you get paid, man. They pay the people. They pay people to live in Alaska because nobody really wants to live in Alaska. I'm not sure how much they pay, but I know everybody told me. He said 15,000 a year, but I know they do. Every resident that lives in Alaska gets paid to live in Alaska because nobody wants to live in Alaska. It's a beautiful place, good place to raise your family. If you're outside, I would say outside of Anchorage, Anchorage will start turning into like a mini LA or some parts of Seattle. But after that, man, you got places like Dover, Alaska, where I worked at. I worked in what's the other place, man? I worked in Alaska, man. I worked a couple places in Alaska. I worked all over, man. I can't even remember the other place, but it was it was an island. It was an island place, but it was really nice, really nice. Kodiak, and it came to me. Kodiak, Alaska is nice. And Pat said, the Harvard of seafood companies, yeah. It's the Harvard of seafood. You think I'm joking, man? I met people that worked for them when I was in Alaska, and they like nothing but smiles. Fox, have you ever thought about getting a dual citizenship and a second passport? Yeah, I'm not sure what country, but if I did do it, it would be Belize because that's where my son is at. So I could have more access to their country. Yeah, it would be Belize. If I had to do it, it would be Belize. Expat at large, I did 3 seasons with American that took 6 months, Washington unemployment in the Philippines. So he's telling everybody how to do it. He said he worked with American Seafoods, and then after that, they gave him unemployment, and he was in the Philippines. Then expat at large said, Pat, it's not 15,000, more like a couple thousand a year. I'm not even sure what it is myself, guys. I think because I was just in Alaska like a month ago, a couple of days ago. I don't know about that long ago. Maybe a month now, a little bit over a month. I was in Alaska in September, and I think it's a couple thousand, or it might vary for income. But I mean, depends if you married, if you got a wife, kids, and y'all live in the same house. They give them the money. But yeah, Alaska does pay people to live there, and it's good money. Pat, expat at large. Okay, Pat. Yusuf, Yusuf said, Philly for 6 months. Does that not disappear? Therefore, how do you? I'm trying to understand what you say, Yusuf. How do you sleep? 6 months does not disappear. Yo, Yusuf, rewrite that so I can understand what you said. I'm not understanding it all the way. Then expat at large. Yo, no worries. Didn't want someone to think 15K, lots of laugh. Expat at large. He just said that he's saying it's 15K or he's not sure, whatever. But you get something. I know that for a fact because I have friends in Alaska and they do. I mean, I can get on the phone and make a phone call and find out. But they do get paid. I know that 100% they get paid. They get paid for working in Alaska, for living in Alaska, just for living, being a resident there. Okay, you just said if the sun doesn't disappear. No, man. Oh, it doesn't disappear. I mean, when I was up there, it was maybe, I'm not even joking, man, maybe like 3 hours of dark and sometimes not even dark, like a twilight, like right before it gets dark. But you get used to it, man. When you're working long hours and you get into your little groove up there, man, you get used to it, man. If you're tired or hanging out late, man, you get used to it. You just go with those. But I mean, it's weird. Like, I mean, it's weird to be out at 12 o'clock at night and it's light out. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, the sun is still out and it's still light out. Like, yeah, that's kind of weird, but you get used to it. And then Pat said, do you collect unemployment during seasonal? Yeah, when the season's over, you can. It's up to you. It's up to the person if they want to do it or not. But it's there for you because you work a seasonal job. But not everybody collects it. What is it? Ryan said hi. What's up, Ryan? Ryan said hi. Hi. What's up, man? How you doing, man? I'm gonna call you Bene. Bene. I think that's better for me to say that. Expat at large said Philly Glaciers Fishing Company is also a second ticket. Yeah, he's saying that's another good company. Glaciers Fishery Company is another good company. Expat at large, Philly. Hope you got your Alaska ID before you left. Yeah, I have Alaska ID. I have Alaska ID. My friend told me to get one, and I got it. I got it like a couple years ago. Because you won't pay sales tax in Seattle when you show your Alaska ID. Except restaurants. Wow. Thanks for that, Joy. I didn't know that, man. Expat at large, you letting us know what time it is. Okay, Expat at large saying, yes, Pat. Unemployment comes. It's a seasonal and finish your contract. Yeah, it's seasonal work, but sometimes some people work two contracts. Like I almost worked two contracts. I literally almost worked two contracts, but I ended up getting a call from another company making more money, so I'm going with that company. Expat at large said, hell yeah, unemployment, that's your money. Yeah, he said you work for that. They take it if you use it or not. Pat Pat said, expat at large, I need the list of all the golden ticket companies. Pat, I mean, expat at large, help him too. We'll both give him lists of the different companies so this guy can get the seasonal work going. And Pat, I mean, it's a good lick, man. You can do two companies if you want. Then you can do winter and summer. They got A and B seasons. You can do both. One year I worked both. Literally, I worked both of them. I worked A season in Kodiak, Alaska. A beautiful place. Beautiful place. I mean, I can actually live in Alaska. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's a beautiful place. But it's just it's real slow pace, man. It's different. It's not like the lower states. But beautiful place. In Cordova, it's like a jewel. Like it's a jewel. Cordova, Alaska, man. Google it, man. That place is nice. And it's like you're in America, but you're not in America. It's like it's a world within a world. Like you only can fly in or boat in. It's a beautiful place. If anybody get time to travel, man, and your money ain't too right, man, travel to Alaska, man. Check out Alaska. It's a beautiful place, man. You can't go wrong. Benny from India. What's up, man? How you doing? Benny from India. How you doing, man? I know you are. The expat at large. Yeah. Where you at, Pat? But the work ain't easy. Yeah, the work ain't easy. Let's get that out there right away. That seasonal work in Alaska, working in fish processing plants and on them docks and on them boats, it ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. You can work 18 hours, 19 hours, 16 hours, 17 hours. They could wake you up out of your sleep to work because a boat came in. Yo, it's not easy. You work when there's fish, and it could be at any given time. The work ain't easy, but if you stick it out, you make money. Half of the people go up there quit. The company I work for, literally, I can't make this up. God is my witness, man. I can't make this up. More than half of the people quit. And expat at large can tell you the same thing. He's been working up there. He'll tell you the same thing. It's hard work, man. They give you good money, but it's hard work. Okay. Then expat at large. Okay. User said Philly. How cold can it get in Alaska? It gets cold, man. When I worked the winter season in Kodiak, Alaska, it was freezing, man. It was freezing. I worked on the docks. I was part of the dock crew. It was freezing, man. Freezing. But if you work B season for salmon season, it's not cold. People believe from movies and news and that it's cold year round. No, Alaska has hot weather. It gets hot weather too. It gets into the 60s and the 70s. Like this year when I was up there, it was they had what do you call it, man? What's the word I want to use for it? It was hot. They heat wave, heat wave. It was like a heat wave up there. It was like in the 80s, 90s. You can Google it. And they never had weather like that before up there. Okay, Pat said he's from Jersey. Oh, expat at large said 16 hours every day, no days off, with no fish, monitor, clean up. Yup, that's how it went down. Because you get paid percentage. He's not lying to you. Fox, Venezuela won't give you a visa now. Yeah. No, they won't give you a visa. I guess he looked it up. Yeah. The work, expat at large, so you got to have a good working ethic to work up there, man, because that work ain't easy. If it was, everybody be doing it. They got to hire people all the way in Europe. That's why I met the people from Ukraine and the different countries out there, the Serbians, my friends from Serbia and stuff, because nobody, they can't find enough Americans that want to go up there to work because they go up there and they see the money. They're like, oh, I can make this amount of money. And when they start, 16 start kicking in, and you find out all you're doing is working and sleeping, people bail out. They jump in ship fast. Benny, you say congratulations, 1K subscribe. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Expat at large. Hell yeah, they quit. And I'm the first one to laugh when they do. Yeah, they quit like it ain't nothing. Like they be dropping out like flies. I mean, literally, some companies, like it's funny. Some companies be bringing people in left, right, and center. Like they'll have 20 people who quit, they'll bring 40 people in. 40 people will quit, they'll bring another 30 more people in. Yo, people, can we get some more likes? I see it's like 14 people in the chat right now. Can everybody push the like button? That'd be you do Philly Dom a great service by that, because that shows YouTube that my channel was relevant. Please push the like button. Just please push the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate that. If anybody can push the like button. Expat at large. Hell yeah, they quit. That's funny. And Pat said, have you ever worked on a boat? No, I worked on the docks as far as I went. I have friends that worked on the boats, the processing boats, and boy, it ain't easy. It ain't nothing easy. Pat said, no offense, but certain groups in America ain't built for work hard in the US. Yeah, you telling the truth. Poppy, what's up, man? How are you treated with Mexican chicks in Mexico City? Oh, they show love here. Mexico City is love, man. It's like being in New York City or Miami or something. It's all kicked back. We get love here, man. It's no problem here. Expat at large. Hell, real talk though, those Serbians are the hardest working white Jews I ever worked with, and they never complain. Yup. Yo, they work so hard. The company I work for flew in like 100 of them, females and guys. Nobody quit. No matter how hard the work got, they kept asking for more work. Their work ethic is off the charts. I salute Serbia. Their work ethic is off the charts. I ain't never seen no white boys are hard workers, man. And they're females. I ain't never seen nothing like that. They was asking when everybody else was dropping out. I'm talking about Mexicans, Filipinos, blacks, whites from the States. They kept asking and kept pushing. Yo, salute to Serbia. Eastern Europe in the building ain't no joke. They was asking for more work. Usually Philly, how much are we talking per hour to work in Alaska for seafood companies? Man, it varies. Some is hourly, some is by percentage. It varies. You could be with a company from $10 an hour, straight pay, and then time and a half for overtime. You could be working 20, getting started at $20 an hour, and then getting time and a half off the top of that, or just getting what you call it, cruise share. It depends, man. Every company is different. You have to call the companies and they'll explain everything to you. Expat said, very true, Pat. And then Yusuf said, I have a cousin who can be interested in working in Alaska. We'll hook him up, man. Just reach out to us, Yusuf. Yeah, and the experts talking about the percentage of the catch on the boats. Don't go on any boat or processor that pays hourly. Go by. He said go by the one by the catch. And then you got Pat, expat at large. I believe that about Serbians. Work and no complaints. Expat at large. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff coming in. Expat at large. The Serbians are about it. Then Eddie said Alaska pays its citizens about 2 to 3K a year from an oil fund. I used to be stationed with the 25 infantry division. I used to be up there in Alaska. That's what he said. Okay, he says 2 to 3 grand. So we finally got it out. Thanks, Eddie, for that piece of news here. So that's what's up, man. They get paid 2 to 3 grand a year. Everybody. Scott, yeah, I heard you have to be careful. Some companies only want to pay minimum wage. Yeah, they pay minimum wage, and then some companies only pay minimum wage, but you get time and a half. And plus, also, they take care of your food, your clothing, everything. The Filipinos, though, what did he say? Yeah, I guess they like run it up there too, man. There's a lot of Filipinos that work up and they do their thing, man. Especially in the processing world, they got that on lock. The boats are a throw up, but the actual facilities, they got a strong hand in the facilities. Expat at large said Eddie is on point. Yeah, Eddie, you was on point with that 2 to 3 grand. Thank you for that information. I appreciate it, Eddie. Thank you so much, man. That was some good information. And Fox said, what was the food like in Guatemala? It was good, but the food that stood out to me on my travels was El Salvador. Of course, Mexico was always on point, and Panama food was good. I didn't really eat too much like Colombian food. If you eat like on the street, you would have to like go to like, I would not say like a 5-star dining, but like a upper echelon type of restaurant in Colombia to get real good food. I don't know, man. Maybe it was just the places I went. I told some Colombian friends that when I got back, they said you should have showed us. They showed me around. But when I go down there this time, I'm gonna really make it my business to find out the good places to eat. But like mine, well, he doesn't have that problem. He said he lived down there for like 2 years. He was like, he knew the places to eat and he found good places to eat. But Guatemala food was all right. It didn't nothing to stand out, but El Salvador stood out for me, and Panama food stood out. And Mexico was always on point. God said, how's the living conditions? Do they pack a lot into one room? Yeah, they do. They do. It depends, because I was in it depends on the company, man. It depends on how many workers they need. Like when I was in Kodiak, Alaska, it was just me and another guy in the room. And then when I worked in Cordova, Alaska, it was like, and another part of Alaska, it was like 6, 7 of us in the room. But it rotates. Some guys come in and they quit or they go to another company. So sometimes the room is packed, sometimes it's not. But if you get in there with some good guys, you're good. The crew I worked with this year in the room, perfect, not a problem. And Pat said, okay, Pat said Alaska should be a boot camp for world travelers and your YouTubers who travel. Yeah, Alaska would make a good boot camp because if you can make it there, when you start traveling to all them countries like Haiti, Africa, India, places where it gets rough at, we ain't talking about these luxury locations. Yeah, that'd be a good boot camp. You can survive there. You can survive anywhere. Yusuf said, Philly, have you thought? What did it say? Have you thought to visit Peru? Country, yeah. I'm gonna push. When I get to Colombia, I'm gonna keep trying to push south on the bus much as I can, much as I can endure. I'll do it. Yeah, Peru's on the list too. Peru, I'm gonna push on the bus there. It's right next to Colombia. I don't see why I can't hit it. I'm gonna keep pushing south. Yusuf said it's is next to Colombia. It's right next to Colombia. Eddie saying Colombia does not generally have spicy food. Other spicy food got to have it. I bring my own hot sauce. That's what's up, Eddie. You keeping it real. He said I bring my own hot sauce. Oh man, let me see what Expat said. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. I don't want to say it out loud on the channel because they even have a message for me. Tell me to view this before I say it out loud. YouTube be on it. Yeah, no, but you're not lying. You telling the truth. You telling the truth. But you definitely telling the truth. Expat at large. Poppy said, I'm sold. I'm sold in Mexico City now, waiting for your vibes in El Salvador. He said Justin loves it there too. Yeah, Justin loves it there too, man. He's up in Tijuana right now doing his thing. Scott said, any plans for Argentina and Chile? Man, I'm gonna keep pushing south, man. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna do much as I can in the time that I have. You know what I mean? I told you I gotta go to Haiti, so I mean I have to fly out to Miami and go that way. But I'm gonna push as much as I can do. I'm gonna do. You know, it's rough when a traveler, man. Sometimes you travel for months at a time, and you need a vacation from traveling. What's up, Paris? How you doing? How you doing, Paris? She said, Philly. Congrats. Thank you so much, Paris. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You out there in Fort Lauderdale. I remember my days out there in what is it, South Florida, man. I lived in West Palm Beach. I lived in Miami, and then I had a girlfriend that lived in Fort Lauderdale. I used to stay with her a lot too. And she lived off of University. I gotta remember the area, but it was off of University. But man, Fort Lauderdale, that's what's up. Expat had large said because Filipinos like easy work. They never put them in a freezer or any harbors. Man, you got a problem with the Filipinos, expat at large. Oh, whoa. I got some good Filipino friends up there. I still even talk to them, but they got all I'm gonna say is they have their processing business on lock. On Paris, she said to you, 100 subs. Thank you, Paris, once again. You said you fine. That's what's up. I'm glad to know that you fine. Yes, Fort Lauderdale. That's what's up. I remember. I watch you on the YouTube channel. Lots of laughs. Yeah, I'm doing my live stream. I did a couple of them today. I'm trying to get acclimated with this, but I think I was built for this, man. I like talking, so it's nothing to me. I'll talk till I pass out. I'm like, and then Edward Expat at large said they make us do all the hard work, and they only do the work. Yeah, it's rough, man, out there for a process. Pat, I feel your pain, man. I know it's exactly what you're talking about. Philly, how was our Armenia, Colombia? It was nice. Actually, it's funny. I went there because I watch Marshall's videos when he went there, and I just it seemed like a nice place, so I made a bus stop through there. It's a nice place, man. I can't really say nothing too much about it. Small little town. It's a small town. It's not big like that, but it's big enough. But it's a good place. But this time when I go, I'll videotape all through all them places. I'm gonna try to videotape the little towns more than the big towns because everybody hits the big cities and videotape. So I want to, do some YouTube videos in small little places like that. So I mean, expect me to do a couple videos in Armenia so you can see it, because it's definitely a kickback place. But Colombia is cool, man. Colombia is real cool. They got good food. I mean, oh, they don't have good food, but the people are good, man. They're good people there, man. When do you get monetized so I can send you some pesos? Like, probably in a couple weeks. I'm just trying to get my hours. My hours is like right on the nose. That's why I'm doing some lives too. So I got to get the hours. They like right there. You got to have 4,000 hours. I'm close. I'm close. I'm really, really close. I'm really, 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 really close. So it should be in the next couple of days, Eddie, for sure. Expat at large. So on another note, would you ever consider living in Mexico City instead of Tijuana? Definitely. I'm burnt out, man. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I'm burnt out with Tijuana. The only reason it keeps a lot of people there because it's close to the United States. So you can cross into San Diego and work into San Diego. When you come down to live somewhere like Mexico City, you got to have your own business, or you got to work online, or you got to have a lot of money in the bank. So a lot of people what kept me in Tijuana because I used to cross into the United States to work. So that's why this YouTube means so much to me to really grab, hold on to it, and do the best I can with it. Because now this gives me what you call it. It also gives you financial. It gives not financial freedom, but it gives you travel freedom, so I can be anywhere I want. But yeah, Mexico City. The more I sit here every day, I fall in love with it. I just have a deadline to be in El Salvador next week. I would sit here for another week in Mexico City. It's a nice city, man. And like once you know your way around a place, like now I'm starting to know my way around the city. And I got a couple friends down here. Man, I've been coming to Mexico City for a while now, but I mean, this is like Mexico City is the only city, and I'm not saying this because I'm in Mexico City, but this is the only city that I've fallen in love with Mexico City over and over. The more I come here, I love the city. When I first came here, I was like, it's crap, because I was like all into El Salvador and all that. I mean, not El Salvador, but Guadalajara, Mexico, because that's a nice place. But now the more I come, I fall in love with Mexico City every time more and more. Let me see what's going on. Hope I don't miss anybody. Oh, okay, Scott said, so what day you heading to El Salvador? By Tuesday. Tuesday, I'll be heading to El Salvador by Tuesday. Monday at the earliest. Poppy said, I'm interested in living in TJ and working in San Diego. Still researching though. No, Poppy, that's a good move, man. It's probably a couple, probably 50,000 to 100,000 undocumented Americans that are living down there and crossing every day to work in the United States. They do it all the time. So like you live in Tijuana for cheap and you get a good paycheck in the States and you can get good jobs in San Diego. They have so many jobs that are hiring in San Diego. What's your field of work? But you can definitely get a job in San Diego. It's nothing. When I was in Tijuana, I could get a job in San Diego like nothing. Good jobs, making good money. What else? Okay, Eddie said, I'm in Medellin right now. Eddie said, I'm in Medellin right now. Girls are ridiculously hot. I can't walk down the street without crashing into a light pole. You're not lying, man. Medellin is like the capital. Colombia is like the capital for women, but Medellin is definitely a special place. It's definitely a special place. Expat at large. Lame-o Eddie. Scott. Are people in Mexico City a lot different to Tijuana? Tijuana is like, how could I put it, man? Hood chicks. Okay, oh man, I don't even want to give an analogy because somebody might get mad if they from a certain part. I'm gonna say my city because nobody can get mad at me. Tijuana is like North Philadelphia because I'm from Philly. I'm gonna say so nobody can't question me on my city. Like Tijuana is like North Philadelphia, and parts of Mexico City is like Beverly Hills. Like the day I was up in this place called Condesa. That's like the hippie area, but it's real nice. I was in what is it? Oh man, Palonka. I was in Palonka. That's like the Beverly Hills, of Mexico City. It's a nice place, man. Look at the videos. I'm gonna do some more videos up in them nice areas, but it's nice, man. So Tijuana is just different. Everybody in Tijuana is like out on a scam. I don't know because it's a border town, and people from different parts of Mexico and other countries come. People come up there to try to cross or work up there because they know they can get the American dollar. But Mexico City is like New York City, L.A., Philly, New York. They just speak Spanish, but it's a good place. And Eddie said, Papi, Tijuana is not really Mexico. It is more South San Diego, California, but rent is cheap and cops can be paid off. Yo, you funny, yo, but you're right. But yeah, it's Mexico, but it's a crossbreed between the U.S. and Mexico. It's not the real authentic Mexico. And if you ask any Mexican from Mexico, they'll tell you Tijuana is Mexico, but it's not the authentic Mexico. And well, expat at large, if you work in San Diego and live in TJ, just be ready to get up. You gotta get up at the early morning. The day he said the day. You have to get up early morning, but it's not like that no more. Eddie's getting a little better. Expat at large is getting a little better because they opened up another border, walking border. But if you driving in your car, good luck. But I remember them days I used to get up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But if you're driving in your car, good luck. It's better to walk across. You can move. You can get across pretty fast. Poppy said, I can transfer my job to San Diego from Atlanta where I live. But when I'm ready, I'll definitely hit you up. Yeah, man, I can even tell you where to stay. I can get you in a nice neighborhood. I used to stay in this nice neighborhood in Tijuana, real nice, upscale, security guards, police officers, gated community swimming pool, jacuzzi, the whole thing, fitness center, gym, tennis court, whatever you name, all the amenities that you want. They got a marketplace there. They got bars. They got restaurants. You can just walk out of your house and get everything. You won't even have to leave the complex. Walmart is at the end of the road. Like, I'll set you up nice. Colinas to California. That's where I used to live. And then Expat at Large said, but in Playa TJ, it's like Beverly Hills, Starbucks, mall, beach, fast food. Yeah, that's another good place. But I'm gonna put them on another place instead of there because most Americans move to Playa to Tijuana, the beach of Tijuana. But you can go to another place that's pretty nice that I used to live. Very nice. Scott 56. What is Guadalajara like compared to the two? To me, Guadalajara, at one time I thought Guadalajara was nicer than Mexico City. But the overall city, if you drive through the city, it looks a little bit nicer, the whole city. But overall, there's a lot more money in Mexico City, and it's like old money in Mexico City. As I started traveling to the different neighborhoods, because Mexico City was so big. So when I used to come here, but back in the day, I was only being like certain areas. But now I'm traveling around because I'm doing the YouTube thing. So I move around the city a little bit more, and I talk to other YouTubers. I talk to the people that live here, and I'm finding out about the city. Is real nice. Who else we got here? But out of the both, you can't go wrong. Guadalajara or Mexico City. To me, they like on the same tilt. Both beautiful cities. What's going on? Let me see. So I said best food in Medellin is frisbee and waffles and cream. Yeah, I mean, I've never ate there. I walked past them. I've seen a couple of them. I know exactly what you're talking about, Fox. But I never ate there. Maybe I need to try it when I was there. I never ate there. Liz Born, good vibes, bro, from North Philly. North Philly in the building. I salute you, man. Yeah, I grew up in Mount Airy, man. I went to George Washington High School. Philly is my stomping grounds, man. That's my city, man. Everything I know, everything I learned came out of that city, man. Everything, man. Everything. Yeah, I miss Philly, man. All my family's there, a lot of them. Eddie, Poppy, get a century pass. Yeah, you get a century pass, you're good. That's the most I ever done. It's 30 minutes to cross the border. They check you hard. They check your criminal record, child support, DUIs, who you threw rocks at in kindergarten, but they'll let you in. Yeah, he's right. Century pass. Eddie, you be on it, Eddie. You dropping the drawers tonight. Yeah, you got a century pass. You ain't no problem. Let's get a century pass, and you can drive in your car and cross like the wind. You just said, but the girls in Guadalajara are beautiful. What country is that? You talking about Guadalajara? Are beautiful? Yeah, that's like the Miami. Everybody says that's the Miami of Mexico. They have the most beautiful woman in Mexico. Guadalajara. That's known. Yeah, Guadalajara has the most beautiful woman in Mexico. That's why that Lord said, damn, Colinas in California. They got a new Walmart just in front of the ramp exit. I know exactly where that is. Expat, man, I feel like, man, we got to meet up one day. Yeah, you know, yep. That's where I used to live. I lived there for like 5 years. And I lived there when like no Americans live there. Like when I was living there, like no Americans were living there. Now I went when I left Tijuana before I came down here. Man, my buddies and them are living there now. Now there's other Americans living there now because everybody goes to Playa de Tijuana. They don't know about them places. Yeah, they built that place up nice, man. Yep, you know it. The ramp right down there. That's where the Walmart is at. Yusuf said, water card chicks look, girls look European and different than the rest of Mexican country. No, Mexico City has the European looking girls too as well. All over Mexico, man. They have their Spaniards. They have their indigenous people. I mean, they all have this different mix. They have the ones, the Afro Mexicanos. Mexico is like a melting pot, like the U.S. It's like all shapes, all colors there. Asian people here, Koreans here, Japanese, Chinese. Expat at large said, "Very true, Eddie. That's why I don't have it. I don't want the man all up in my business." Yeah, you tell the truth, man. Poppy said, Poppy said, Eddie, thanks, bro. I haven't heard about the Century Pass. Yeah, the Century Pass. I forgot about it. Thanks, Eddie. You brought that up. Yup, you get a Century Pass. You're good. I definitely will do that. But Philly mentioned one time avoiding driving your car in TJ because of cops. Yeah, that's another system. Now the Century Pass ain't gonna help you with that. But if you're driving around, they could pull you over. They could try to shake you down for money. It's not like it used to be because I've been down Tijuana for a while. Back in the day, it used to be a lot more. Now, and I don't know, maybe the U.S. government talked to them. I don't know what's going on, but they don't harass Americans like they used to. Sorry about that, guys. I had to drink some of this Mexico City water. It's good, but they don't harass you like they used to. So it's kind of it's different. It's different now. And then what Pat said, South America doesn't sound bad at all. Why is everybody trying to leave? I mean, Pat, you live in the United States and you never left. I guess some other guys, y'all can answer that too, but I'm gonna give my answer. Y'all give them an answer too on the chat. America does stuff one way and used to everything being one way, and there's a system here, and you don't really realize that you're in a certain system of way of doing things until you start traveling. When you go to other places, Mexico does stuff different than the U.S. Canada does stuff different than the U.S. From a cultural stand, the whole thing. Colombia does stuff different. The people, the culture, everything. And plus, it's with your U.S. dollars is a lot cheaper in them countries. Like you'll take a trip back to Miami, you probably gotta go with 2 or 3 grand just to have a good. If you really want to have a good time in Miami, you gotta have 2 or 3 grand that you could just splurge for like drinking, eating out, going to the museum, whatever you do. I don't know. Everybody's different what they do. Colombia, literally, you could go down to Colombia. I'm not even joking, Pat. I'm not even joking. You can go down to Colombia with like $800 in your pocket and come back with some of that money and like party every night, go out every night, eat at different restaurants every night. Your money stretches outside of the United States. So it's different, man. And it's something that you only can experience once you travel outside. And you just meet different people, different cultures, different backgrounds. It's just different, man. It's exciting, man. It's something different, man. You got to do it, Pat. You got to do it, man. And then what is it? Bourne said, "Okay, I went to the University City High School. You make me want to get out there." Yeah, all right. You went to university. That's right. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I had some friends that went there back in the day. Yeah, that's out of West Philly, University City. That's West Philly. Then Fox said, "Don't you love our pass? I don't our pass." Fox, say that again. I'm sort of confused what you're saying. And then Poppy said, "Colinas versus Playas. Go to Colinas. Playas. Everybody goes to Playas. Playas to Tijuana. Go to Colinas. It's different." Expat at large. I'm about to buy me one of those. some scooters from a lecture for like 1,200 just to get around and over the border quick. Yeah, you should get one of them, man. That gets you past the border really fast because you can just cut through the little traffic there. Get one of them scooters, man. Houston said, Philly, have you ever seen the Russian girls that they were with Myra in Miami? Are you planning to visit Russia? I might. If I go to Ukraine, man, if I go to Ukraine, somebody told me if I go to Ukraine, Kiev, if I go to Kiev, Ukraine, they told me that's like 12 hours or 13 hours from Petersburg. So, I mean, like I said, traveling is rough, man, because I'm going to do all this by bus. Like if I go to Europe and I'm in Eastern Europe, I'm going to be busting it around. You could bust around the whole Europe or train around the whole Europe. So I'll try, man. If I got the energy, I know me, I'm a soldier. So if I'm in Kiev, Ukraine, and I'm talking to people and they telling me Russia is only 14 hours away by bus, man, I'm gonna just do it. So yeah, if I'm out there, I'll definitely go to Russia, man. I mean, I'm filming everything, so you'll see it. I don't see why I wouldn't go to Russia. It's right there. Because somebody told me it's like 14 hours away from Kiev, Ukraine. So if I'm in Kiev, I'll definitely go to Russia, man. I mean, you only live once, man. You might as well live it to the fullest, enjoy your life. I'm right there. I might as well get the passport stamped in Russia, do some footage in Russia, talk to the people in Russia. Yeah, I heard some negative stuff about Russia, but I'd rather go and see it for myself. Okay, expat at large said, in my opinion, pliers is good for a first time living abroad because you don't lower your standards of living too fast. Yeah, but in Colinas is you live in. Yeah, but you're right. Playa de Carmen, yeah, because I mean Playa de Tijuana, you're right about that. Expat at large, you don't lower your standards of life. You can live like you're American, but in another country. One said, "Did you know, bro, Charles Tellers from West Philadelphia?" No, I ain't know that. I know now. Oh, Charles Tellers from West Philadelphia. I didn't know that. I know that now. That's what's up. I didn't even know that. Thanks for that information, Born. That's what's up. Philly in the building. Eddie, Pat, um, what does he say? Pat, Uber is super cheap. You got to speak fluent Spanish. Quick tip, if you get pulled over, tell the cops you work part-time at the United States Embassy in Otay. You're welcome. Yeah, if you say you work for the U.S. Embassy, boy, they'll get out of there quick because they don't want no problems. Because the U.S. Embassy know all their lieutenants, all their captains, and it's going to be all we bad for them. They don't want that heat. So yeah, you'll be all right. You will be completely all right. You just say yes, go for it, Philly. Yeah, I'll go to Russia, man. If I'm out there, I'm gonna push for it. Expat at large said that's a good one, Eddie. But Eddie, you be on it, Eddie. But you're right. And then expat at large said a slow adjustment. Yeah, I would say Tijuana would definitely be a good adjustment. Anybody, if they want to live outside the United States, you live there to acclimate you. Uh, how can I say? Oh man, I'm getting tongue tied. That'll acclimate you. Get used to that'll get you used to living or acclimate you in another country. And after that, you can start traveling south of there. You can go to other countries easy because you'll see how everything is done. Because other countries they do stuff a lot different. The U.S. is like really, really how could I say it? Really organized on how they handle business. It's not a bad thing. They're just really organized. In other countries, they're just a little different how they handle business. Every country is different. I mean, I'm sure some European countries are more stricter than the U.S., but we're real organized how we handle our business here in the U.S. A user said, Philly, there is a woman who does YouTube, said bad things about my will. I mean, people gonna hate. You know what I mean? People gonna hate. Her name is Chanel Adams. What did she say? What did she say about my will? Let me know. Type it up. Let me know what she said. Chanel. And then some people, like I said, Maya, he's at the point that he has like 100,000 plus subscribers. So I mean, if you want to be attached with him, so people will say bad stuff so they can be attached with him and help them get subscribers or help them get famous. So some people do that. They just say stuff so they can be attached to that type of situation. But he's a good brother in my eyes, man. Bourne said he went to UC. We came out in 1991. RIP to him. Oh man, he passed away. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Bourne. Bourne. Sorry about that, man. X at large. Tijuana is a boot camp for expats. Yeah, it's definitely. If you can't survive in Tijuana, you ain't living in too many countries unless you're gonna live in them high price countries like Paris, France, and places like that. Shady Ray, what's up, man? Philly, do you plan on visiting Africa? I definitely gotta have visit Africa, man. I don't know when. It probably won't be next year, but definitely, me as a black man, I have to visit Africa. And anybody, not even if you're not black, you still need to visit Africa. I definitely have to visit Africa, man. Definitely have to visit Africa. I'll plan it out, man. Maybe with Maya or one of my friends from Nigeria somewhere, but I definitely have to step foot on that continent. Definitely, for sure. Before I step off this planet, I got to go to Africa. Pat said, Yusuf, what's her channel called? Yeah, what's her channel called? Vaughn said, first one I saw from our city out there. Vaughn said, first one. Yeah, Philly cats be moving, not many of us, but we be trying to do our thing, man. We be moving, traveling. Yeah, we be traveling. But I don't know, I love traveling, man. And now I can get, paid for it and travel the world. That's a good thing, man. Eddie said, expat at large. I have a place and pliers also, but it has 24-hour guard with security. Parking security is a must. You got to kind of live on the defense, but life is short and the tacos are delicious. Yo, Eddie, man, you're a riot, man, but you telling the truth. He said life is short and the tacos are delicious. Yeah, the tacos are delicious out there, man. Yo, I had an argument. I got to tell you guys this, man. I had an argument with some Mexican guys out here. Not this time, but a couple months ago when I was out here. We ate some tacos. They told me, like, we don't take you to the best taco place in all of Mexico. I'm like, no, I lived in Tijuana. Tijuana tacos are a lot better. They argued me down. I went there. The tacos was good, but ain't nobody making tacos like Tijuana. When I was in Alaska, there's some guys there from Mexicali. Like, the tacos in Mexicali are better than the tacos in Tijuana. Tijuana, man, I'm telling you, they are special with the tacos. Okay, that's the taco capital of Mexico, Tijuana. And then Scott said, Scott said, I'll check. Okay, I didn't see anything about Maya. I checked Shoney's Adam channel. I didn't see anything about Maya. Shady, right? Visit Liberia. Okay. Shady said, visit Liberia. Plenty of beautiful people, nice beaches, delicious food. Liberia, that's cool. I had a friend when I was went to school, high school back in Philly, man. I wish I knew where my boy at, man. His name is Ed Tarpey. He played on a soccer team for George Washington High School when I was there, and he was from Liberia. He was good peoples, man, real good peoples. Ed Tarpey, where you at, Eddie Tarpey, man? What's up, man? Then you got Yusuf. Her channel name is Chanel Adams. Let me put it. I'm gonna put it in my phone right now too. But guys, I'm here with you guys. I'm gonna put it in so I can check it too later. Check her later. And see what she about. I'll leave her email. I'll Instagram her. Okay, I got it. I'm still here, guys. I'm here with you guys. And then, yo, guys, I gotta tell you guys another thing. Something I looked at right away. The chick you told me to look up. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her channel right now. Everybody that has problems with Maiwa, and you can quote me on this. Everybody that has problems with Maiwa has less subscribers than them. I want to meet that subscriber with like 300,000 that's talking trash about them. Everybody has problems with them has less subscribers than them. She only has about 5,000 subscribers, or maybe 6,000. I think 5,000.8 or something. So probably like 6,000. But it's never you always see people with less. There'll never be nobody with more subscribers. See if somebody with 200 subscribers have a problem with mine, because they're sitting trying to get their videos out. Hold on, you guys are moving fast. Let me go back a little bit. Sorry about that. I had to get that little piece out. Eddie expects, yeah, Eddie, you must live in one of those nice condos. One block, yeah, that good. Then Bourne said, car crash in Brazil. Wow. How long ago? That's another thing. When I go traveling, I be scared to go in certain people's cars and stuff. How long ago? Car crash in Brazil. How long ago? Shady Taco Bell does no justice. I need to visit Mexico. Yeah, you'll get the real tacos there, man. You'll be hooked. Shady, you'll be hooked. You'll get the real tacos there. You got expat at large. I got a 2-bed apartment with gated parking for 2 cars, even though I don't have a car. With phone, intercom for $450 a month, and 1 block from the yellow and white Ruta, the route taxi, Ruta blue vans to the linea, to the line. That's what's up, man. You Tijuana to the end, my boy. Yeah, you can live nice down there, man, on a little bit of U.S. money, man. And a bunch of U.S. money, you can live like real nice. Like when I was living in, I was working for Walgreens at the time. I was living in Colinas, California. I had, not to brag, man, I'm not even trying to brag. I had a 4-bedroom house there, 3 balcony, gated community, 2-car garage. Well, not the 2-car garage like that, but 2 cars could fit. The way they made the garage, 2 cars could fit. It was like on the side, and I could put 2 cars in the garage. Yeah, you can live real good in Tijuana, man. Well, Mexico with some money, especially down here in Mexico City. Oh man, give me a break. Let me see what's going on. Then you said I agree with you. Then expert, sorry. Yes, a month, beautiful view of the ocean, 6 blocks from the beach. Oh yeah, he living. You living, expat at large. Lucy said they're jealous from him. Then Poppy said, expat at large, you can't beat that. No, it's like almost living free, guys. San Diego, you ain't getting nothing less than like $2,000. Or if not, you're gonna be living in a studio. And we're not gonna talk about LA. LA is off the charts, and the Bay, that's another conversation. Scott 56, yeah, I checked her channel. I actually did not see her say anything about Maiwa. All right, that's what's up. Pat, damn, on the East Coast, I'm paying $1,200 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh yeah, Pat, I told you, man. Check out these countries, man. The living is a lot cheaper. Shady said, people hate when you're doing better than them. Yeah, people hate when you're doing better than them. Yeah, I challenge anybody. I challenge anybody out there that's talking about my work. I want us to subscribe. I'm not a subscriber. I want a YouTuber or somebody that's got more subscribers than I'm talking about. You won't find them. I promise you guys, you won't find them. Because they so busy trying to get their paper and get their travels on, whatever they doing on YouTube. They ain't got time to hate on another YouTuber. Espat said, I got a balcony in my apartment and a laundry. Wow. The reason I want to move, Poppy said, the reason why I want to move to TJ and work in San Diego is to save money, eat tacos, eventually start traveling. Yeah, you could definitely do it there. With the money you'll make, you can definitely eat all the tacos you want every day, and you can start traveling. and you work in San Diego, so you're gonna get paid a nice chunk of money working in San Diego. And he said, expat at large, I pay 600. Use with awesome ocean view up by the Bro University on the hill by the toll bridge, going into Rosarito. Furnished. Eddie, you got your game down packed, man. That's what's up, Eddie. But you other guys can see, man, living in Tijuana is cheap. Chanel is pretty, though. Yeah, she's pretty. Pat, she's pretty. Fox said, our pass is a small bread that comes from every. Oh, okay. I know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, the little white circle thing. You talking about the little white circle thing that they put with everything? I know what you're talking about. Expat at large, Fox. Thanks for that information. Okay, expat at large. Oh yeah, Eddie. Yeah, I checked those out before I got those, but thought about that walk up the hill. Hill ain't no joke. Used to say Philly. Is it safe to live in TJ and work in San? Yeah, it's safe to live in Tijuana, man. Even though last year they was the killing capital of the world, 2018, they had the most murders out of anywhere in the world. And Eddie and Expat can tell you that. But you got to be in certain areas for that to happen. They don't bother. They don't bother the everyday person. You'll be all right. They don't bother the everyday person. If you go to work, you come home, you stay out of trouble. You just gotta have street smarts. They don't really bother the. You're probably your public enemy number one probably in Tijuana. That's gonna get you the most is the police will probably bother you if anybody. But once you live there, you know how to deal with them, and they don't bother you. Tijuana is just once you learn the lay of the land and how to move around, it's like a beautiful place, man. You don't have no problems. You don't have no problems at all. What does it say? Oh, let me see. XP Oh yeah, Eddie. Yeah, check. Okay, I see that part. Philly. Yeah, you safe, man. I mean, you watch the news and stuff, it'll scare you half to death. The XP said apartment in El Cajon, which is like by San Diego, which is in San Diego, costs $2K a month. Man, minimum heads everywhere. Oh yeah, meth heads everywhere. Yeah, man. This is a San Diego ain't no joke, man. San Diego ain't no joke. No joke at all. And then what's it? Check your YouTube. Oh yeah, she's probably like a feminist a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's probably what she is. Yusuf, but expat at large, Eddie. Now they have a 7-Eleven store there, and Laurel's. Sorry about pronunciation. I be pronouncing stuff wrong all the time. Latterus. Then Shady said, I need a break from the U.S. It's getting hectic. Oh, hey, yeah, you need a break, man. Go down to Colombia, man. Relax your mind. Okay, Pat, you deserve some donations, bro. This live stream was lit, and you answer all our questions. I mean, I don't have I have a, what's the name? I have a, what you call it? I just got it because I knew I had to get it. What the heck is it called? Not a PayPal. What is it? Somebody help me out there, man. You know, your mind slips sometime. I have a, not a PayPal. It's not a, what do they call it, man? See, I'm not used to none of these little different things. So it confuses me. What the heck do it call? What do they call it? I have a Cash App. Philly Dom 75. That's my Cash App. If anybody want to help Philly out, yeah, that's my Cash App. Philly Dom 75. I'll put it here for you guys. Philly Dom 75. Yeah, I have a Cash App. That's all I have. But I'm gonna get everything down. I'm gonna sit down tomorrow and start getting everything. So when everything flows, everything will go right in there. But I just got a Cash App because I saw other YouTubers have Cash App, so I got a Cash App. I didn't even put it on my channel yet. I need to put it on there. But I'm gonna get everything. The expat at large, Eddie, and now they have 7-Eleven. I'm losing track of everything. Pastor, you deserve some donations because it's every question. I answered that. Then I gave everybody my Cash App. Hold on, there's so much stuff coming in. Okay. And Eddie said, expat at large, yes, the hill is no joke. Uber or bike will not deliver to me. Oh well. And then Born said, I just subscribed to you today, bro. I'm putting the word out. Put the word out, man. Philly in the building. We're gonna do our thing. Then he said, can you live in Zona Norte? Man, see now you want to get robbed, Yusuf. You don't want to live in Zona Norte. That's not a good area, man. That's a good place to party. You don't want to live. There's a bunch of meth heads, drug addicts, all the prostitution, everything go there. You just want to slide by there and hang out, but you don't want to live there, man. There's way better places in Tijuana. That is the wrong place for you to live. You do not want to live there at all. Tell them, man, expat and Eddie, you don't want to live there. He said he was Zona Norte. Wow. No, you don't want to live there. Sugar, what's up? What hostel are you in? Oh, I'm in Salinas. Salinas is like the Yale, the Harvard of hostels. You can Google it. Somebody can Google it now. They all over the place, man. They started out in Panama. Now they worldwide, man. That's like the it's nice, man. They got everything in here, man. Right now I'm talking to you guys from the what do you call this place right here? Work study. Workspace. People rent out the workspace, work on their computers. Digital nomads come here from Mexico City and then other places. And the people in the hostel use it too as well. Then Expat at Large said, that's why I'm buying a scooter next month. 10 pesos here, 20 pesos there. Just get on a bike and go. Expat, you keeping it real. I know about that Tijuana life. Eddie said, Philly, thanks for the live. About 15 people watching, but that gives us a forum to communicate and learn from each other. This is dope. Yeah, you're right about that. You just said monetize. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm working doing these long hours, like on lives and stuff like that, because it helps me out. Yeah, I'm gonna get Patreon. This said, like I said, Cash App. Y'all got Cash App. I'm gonna get Patreon. I'm gonna work on that, Pat, and I'm gonna get Venmo. I'm gonna work on that. I was gonna get Venmo the other day, and I just got sidetracked. But I'm gonna get all that. Yeah. Jersey is expensive. And you need to Google Pay. It works way better internationally. I'm gonna get that. Please use GoFundMe. All right, I'll use that one too. Yusuf. Then Expat at Large said, Pat, where you're in New Jersey. Expat at Large, Jersey is expensive too. And Yusuf, I'm joking, but Pat, Fort Lee Expat at Large says. Then Yusuf said, just joking. Zona Norte. Yeah, you don't want to live there. Not Zona Norte, trust me. Yeah, you'll definitely go back to Atlanta, man. You live there, you'll be pissed off, man. You don't want to live there. You definitely don't want to live there. Definitely don't want to live there. Then Fox, I have never heard her say anything about Maiwa. Yeah, maybe it's just a rumor from somebody saying it. But I'll check her channel when I get off air. Be laying in my little hostel bed. I'll check it out. But Eddie already said he never heard nothing from there. Okay, Fox said I have never heard her say anything about mine. Well, you said I think the best area is Agua Caliente, Monza, or La Playa. Yeah, they good areas. All the places you just named there, they're good areas. Okay, Shady says sounds like Vegas Part 2. Man, it's like probably Vegas Part 3, my boy. Shady, it's like Vegas Part 3, man. Tijuana never sleep, man. Night and day, night and day. I mean, you can go there on a sunny afternoon and catch a party. I mean, Tijuana never sleeps, man. Sugar said, you ever thought about going to the oil fields in West Texas, Oklahoma, or North Dakota to go work? Good money. Sugar, if you could hit me up like private and let me know about it, yeah, I'll go there, man. I got one friend that works up there, but I never asked him about it. But I wouldn't mind going to Texas or Oklahoma or North Dakota to work if the money's right. I would definitely do it. And Eddie said, Yusuf, the only people that live in Zona Norte are hookers that work at Hong Kong. Lots of crackheads that break into your cars and snatching crabs. I told you, yo, Yusuf, you picked the wrong part, man. You don't want to live there anywhere but there. And you be going back to the States like, oh, Mexico's bad. They rob everybody. But you lived in the worst neighborhood. Unbelievable. Yusuf, guys, I was joking. I know, we know you was joking. It was a joke, man. We got it. Richard, the world traveler, what's up, my man? 1K, baby. Yeah, I'm there, man. I'm in the door, man. I'm in the door. I'm going to keep pushing, man. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm in the door now. I'm going to just keep pushing, man, and just doing my thing, man. And you the originator, man. Always got to give you homage and respect, man, Richard. World traveler, you the originator of the walk and talk, man. I mean, you're the first person I saw on YouTube that I can remember that walked and talked, that traveled to all them different countries, man. You're the originator, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man, for the shout out. Expat at large said, Fort Lee is a good area. The expat at large said, Richard the world traveler in the house. Richard the world traveler in the building. And Shady, the New Jersey Turnpike smells like a sewer. Eddie, Richard world traveler is in the house. The godfather of the travel videos. Yep, you're the godfather, Richard, of the travel videos, man. We trying to catch up to you. Poppy, what's up, Richard? Everybody give me a shout out, Richard. You the man. All right. Yeah. They wouldn't even show you that one message. Wow. Pat, no, Pat said, I think you're the next one up, bro. If you need to get your videos edited professionally, you can pay someone on a website called Fiverr. Okay. I'm gonna try to learn on my own, man. When I go to El Salvador, I got a friend down there. She knows how to edit. She's gonna help me out a little bit too. Mine was showing me everything too. But he's still like uploading videos, so it's hard. He's like, showing me and doing what he has to do. So I appreciate him for doing that. But editing is just something come with time. Like I was talking to Ace Live, he said he didn't know how to edit either, but I mean trial and error. So I'm gonna just, trial and error. I'm gonna start learning piece by piece and get it together, start learning how to do it. Congratulations on the landmark moment and the channel growth. Thank you, Broken Free, man. Broken Free, man. That's my boy up in Alaska, man. He just jumped in and gave me a shout out. I appreciate you, Broken and Free, man. You the man. I know you're up in Alaska working somewhere, but thank you, man. Richard Rose says, congratulations, bro. Getting started is the hardest part. Not giving up is awesome. Congrats again. Thank you so much, man. I'm here for the long haul. I ain't moving. I ain't budging. Oh, I got a model. I ain't stopping. I ain't moving. Nothing gonna slow me down. Nothing gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep pushing. I got a son to take care of in Belize, so I gotta keep pushing, man. Probably everybody knows Richard. If you know, you know. Okay, expect large. True, Richard is the godfather. Richard, you the godfather of this, man. Yusuf said, Philly, I'm going to go to bed. Take care. Take care, Yusuf, man. Get some rest, get some sleep, man. It's late out here, man. I'm traveling, so I can stay up late, then go to sleep, and get back up. It's no big deal for me. Eddie, Richard the World Traveler. It's Padrono. You the man, Richard. You the man. Scott 56. Yeah, Ace Live. Editing is good now. Yeah. I talked to him, man. I talked to him. He told me like it's gonna come step by step. 88, what's up? I'm gonna call you 88. You said congrats. Thank you, 88. I appreciate the love, my boy. I appreciate the love. Sugar, or Sugar said, I'll send you a message to your IG, a YouTube video explaining how to get an oil job. Thanks for the support, man. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. I'm gonna check it out tonight when I get some time. Expanded Laura said, that sounds like a plan. The feed, I was thinking about vlogging concerning all the places I've been and lived. You should do it, Expats Large. Let's start local. Do it in Tijuana right now. Wherever you go in Tijuana, get a camera, get the Osmos. That's the one I'm supposed to get. Okay, I'm gonna get that soon. Get a camera and just start out slow, man. Start recording little stuff. Maybe build up, get some followers. Um, and then when you're making money off of YouTube, maybe start traveling again with it, man. It's a plan. I think you can do it, man. I don't think, I know you can. Expert at large. I like that. No, Patrono. Then Fox said, I watched all her videos and she has never mentioned him before. She retired from YouTube. Sam, she retired from YouTube. Wow. Sugar, do you have 4K? Oh, 41K? What job are you talking about, Sugar? Like the jobs up in Alaska, you'd have 41K. Sugar said, I have Arnold's pocket. I love it. Yeah, that's the best camera, man. I'm in love with it too. Now I see it. I said, Richard. All right. Keep going. That's the last one right there. Yeah, it's getting late, guys, but I'll keep going, man. Maybe for another 15 minutes. We'll get like a 2-hour live stream here. I'm trying to get used to this, man. Drink some more water. Ah, man. 88, where you from, man? Always like to know where everybody's from, man. When we growing up as a kid, I used to always want to know where everybody's from, what city you from, where you grew up at. 88, if you still out there and you listening, where you from, man? What's your city, man? Where you from? Philly Dime and the other family right here wants to know. Anybody out there? Did the stream go away? Anybody there? Somebody say something, type something. Oh, okay, here they come. Man, this thing had like a delay. It was like a delay for a minute. Okay, Don R, how they treat you in Mexico City? Would you like to visit? Oh, they treat me good in Mexico City, man. If I could never live in the States again and I had to live in a city, definitely Mexico City would be one of the top countries on my list. I mean, cities on my list. Nice city, man. Can't say nothing bad about it. Good place. Pat, we are here. Okay. Yeah, my laptop froze up for a minute. From New York, yeah, New York, currently in Bmore. Oh, you in Bmore, Shady. That's what's up, man. I used to slide through Bmore a lot back in the day, man. Got some partners that graduated from Morgan State. Used to hang downtown. Poppy said does at the Baltimore Harbor. Poppy said does Osmos take pictures or only video? It has to take pictures. I'm sure it does. Born still here, bro. Okay. Shady. We're here, fam. Okay. Expat is large. Damn, Ducati, that's my favorite bike. Yeah, man, I like that bike too. Eddie the Ducati. I mean, Expat at large, I like it. Like that bike. And then Eddie said, that delay was worse than delinquent child support payment. That delay was worse than a delinquent. Well, yeah, I know what was going on, man. It just froze up for a second. But it's a lot of people on the internet here. Like I said, people rent out work spaces. I'm on the bottom floor, man. They just put me down here by myself. But if I went upstairs, they got couches, they got workspace, they got private rooms, other private rooms up there. It's crazy. Yeah, I think that's what this hostel. I don't think I know. I talked to people from the hostel. They told me that Salinas is basically, they don't care if they get backpackers or not. Their main thing is catering to the digital nomads. That's the market that they trying to corner, is the digital nomad. So anybody that's a digital nomad traveling from country to country, city to city. Because I'm gonna show you guys the rooms too, man. I did a video, it didn't come out too good, so I'm gonna do another video. And let you guys see the rooms. But they put work into this, man. This place, they put work into it, man. It's nice. They come up with a theme and everything, the walls, everything, man. The staff is professional. This is like the Harvard, like I said before, this is the Harvard of hostels, man. And you can get private rooms if you want to. Okay, Poppy said, how much is the private room? Like 25 bucks. Like I'm in a share room, I'm paying $10. Like $9.97, they said. So it's like 10 bucks. But you can get a private room like 20 bucks, 25 bucks a night. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's a full bed. It's a pretty big bed. It's real clean. Mary said, hello. Man, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, we still here. We just doing these lives. And then Pat said, price is not bad. Yeah, the price is not bad at all. No, you can live, people come down here to these countries and live for months at a time, man. Expat, and then you can make a deal with them. Like my buddy, he just got a private room. He made a deal with them. I think they charge him 300 a month because he's gonna be here for a couple months in Mexico City because he's a digital nomad. He works online. And then expat Lars said, "What's the name of that hostel, Dom?" I'll type it for you guys. You can Google it too, man. They all over. It started in Panama. Salinas Hostel. Oh, and then hold on, what's going on? What's the name? Okay, you said that. Then Luke, what's up, Luke? Ducati is expensive. Oh yeah, but they're definitely a nice bike, Luke. Luke, where you from, man? Let us know where you from, Luke. You just came into the chat. Let us know where you from. Eddie, I'm an old traveler, 40 years old, and do not like hostels. I prefer Airbnb, but you're getting me interested in Salinas Hostel. It's nice. It's real nice. I mean, you can Google it right now. And you can see that advertisement. The hostels are real nice. Like I said, they cater to the digital nomad. Digital nomads, you got some digital nomads that make 200-300 grand a year. They just work online, but the hostels are nice. What I like about hostels, I try to sell people on hostels is, for one, it's safe. At Airbnb, you're not always safe, but a hostel, you're safe. They have security, and it's a lot of people there. Hostel, you could be at an apartment, you could be at a house, you could be in some area. I mean, them guys from Passport Heavy got a hostel down in South Africa and got robbed at gunpoint, could have lost their life. I just like hostels. The reason why I like hostels, and I'm not trying to be cheap, it's not about being cheap or anything. I like hostels because you meet travelers from all over the world. So like-minded people. Everybody that stays in a hostel is a traveler from somewhere, from other countries, from all over the world. And they trade their stories on where they travel to. So if you're going somewhere next, they can say, well, I've been to Saudi Arabia, and this is how they get down to Saudi Arabia. This is the situation in Saudi Arabia. And you're getting firsthand. You're not getting it from some news and all that. Or they'll tell you like, well, they're gonna take your passport, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. And they come, some people ain't never been to the States. I see you go to the States, they're like, well, how should I act in the States? Well, you do this, this, and this. So I love hostels, man. Okay. At first I didn't love them, but I mean, in the recent years I did. Okay, Mary said I started to follow you on. Okay, Expat said Ducati is my favorite bike. And then Mary said, started following you on Instagram too. And I have a DM. You check when you have time. Okay, I will. I'll do that, Mary. Actually, Lord, Luke is my wife. Oh, okay. Ah, the family's on there. Oh my God, that's all right. That's all right. I invited her here. Lots of laughs. That's cool. What are some jobs in Mexico or other Latin countries good for expats besides teaching? I, working online would be your best bet. It's other jobs you can get. You can probably work at a U.S. embassy or something like that. But I mean, you really got to go through some channels to get them jobs. But online would be your best opportunity. Some kind of work online. Luke passed away. Oh my goodness. Expat Lord Pat, the problem about working in Mexico is that their locals hate. Yeah, they don't want you to work there. They think you're taking their job. Poppy, I love Airbnbs, but I think I will stay in a private room in a hostel. Yeah, start at something like Selena's. Started like a Selena's hostel. If you're gonna do the hostels, do a hostel like Selena's hostel. It's upscale. They're very professional. Like I stayed in the one in Panama. They had swimming pool, everything. Nice. It was nice. It was nice. It was in Panama City. It was nice. It was nice. Hostels are nice, man. And you can get rooms not with a lot of people, like 2 people, 4 people. You can tell them. They got little breakdowns. Scott, I am with you. Philly, I don't totally trust Airbnbs and hostels are good for meeting people. Yeah, man. I, I have a worldwide connect just from traveling to the hostels. I've met so many people. And then Pat said, "That's better, Lawrence. That's everywhere, I suppose." Yeah, I agree. And Richard, the world traveler, the legend. Myra was always getting booty calls at hostels. See, he said Myra will always get girls at hostels. Yeah, because the hostels, you get the locals, you get to meet locals, and you'll always get travelers. So you're gonna meet a lot of people. Like at the hostel, say that I've met people from like 30 countries being in Salinas. Like no Americans are here. Everybody I've met, except for one American guy that's here. Everybody's like Germany, France, Italy. I met some girls right now, right before I did the live. They're from Costa Rica. It's people from everywhere, man. Belgium, Norway. Just being here these couple days. Expat at large said lame old poppy and expat at large. I'm not big on hostels at my age. Yeah, you can do hostels in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s. There's nothing wrong with that, man. It'll keep you young. You meet all the young people here. You and your wife come here. You talk with them. They'll tell you stories. You're an old traveler, so you can tell them your stories, everything you've been through, and help them out, help the young travelers out. It's worth it. You should try it. It's definitely a different experience because people go to these suite, what do you call them, like 5-star suite hotels, all inclusive hotels, and nobody talks to nobody. They just there. Nobody talks to nobody. They just there. Nobody talks to nobody. Just if they're there with their wife or their girlfriend, that's it, or their friends, and that's it. Hostels, they have events. They bring you down to the lobby. You get there, like, oh, we tonight we're gonna do this. We're gonna have dance, this, that, and you get to meet people. Eddie at large, I'm not big on hostels. Okay, yeah, you said that. Lamo, then Poppy said, I miss those videos. Richard and Maya were in Colombia. Best times. You hear that, Richard? He said he missed the videos, man. You and Maya were in Colombia. Yeah, they were good times, man. Then Sugar said, you don't even have to stay at the hostel. Get your Airbnb and rent a bed and just chill at the hostel. Tricks, tricks of the trade. Yeah, that's true too. You could just rent a bed. It's only like $10, and you get all the amenities. The hospital give you the band and whatever. You know what I mean? They serve food here. They have a bar here. They got different amenities, man. I mean, and you'll meet people, man. Cause people at hostels come here to meet people. They're not all because they broke. People think people are broke. That's why they come to hostels. But no, people come here to meet people. It's a way to connect and meet people, man. So I said, Rich and Amara videos were good as hell, man. Rich, you heard that? He said, you and Amara videos It's good as hell. Fox said that, man. Y'all was doing your thing. Then Pat said those 360 videos on point, Richard. He said your 360 videos on point, Richard. Expat at large. Imagine, Don, my wife is Filipino and I'm in the process of bringing her to the States. Probably by summer of next year, just waiting on a visa, but she's coming to live in Tijuana. That's what's up. Richard, the world traveler. Thanks, everyone. Rich, you the man. You the living legend. Then Luke, oh my God. Luke said, lots of laughs. Yeah, Rich, you the originator of this, man. Yeah, I'm at a crossroad, Richard, right now, so I got to go do everything in my powers to push this channel so I don't have to go back into Alaska because I've been working in Alaska. So if everything works out, I don't have to go back to Alaska. I'll just do this full time. So I'm pray to God. I put everything I have on it, just bust my tail and do what I have to do. So I'm gonna work hard, do everything I have to do. Okay, one from 1,000K is a great milestone to pass. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was trying and trying and trying. It was hard, man. I was in Alaska. Whew. It was hard to do videos there because I was working a lot of hours, but I found the time to do it. Expat at large. I just think how Filipino will just living in Mexico, not San Diego, but I ain't going to pay San Diego rent. No, your wife would be all right. You would take her to San Diego sometime to eat dinner and hang out, but she'll be all right. Tijuana's right there. Tijuana is the Brooklyn of San Diego. It's right there. Poppy said, expat at large, I want to do the same if I get a girl from Latin America planning to go to live in Tijuana and work in San Diego. Yeah, Poppy, go for it. You'll definitely save money. If you have some other dreams, you want to save money to travel, Tijuana is it. You ain't gonna pay nothing for rent, and you can buy your groceries in the States and bring them down there. You'll make it, man. I'm telling you, you'll be all right. I lived plenty of years in Tijuana, man. It's a good place. Once you know, learn the ins and outs of Tijuana and know how to move around Tijuana, you're all right. If you don't, then you'll have constant problem there. Can you give me a ballpark estimate, Patsy? Can you give me a ball? How much one can make in Alaska doing seasonal work? Oh yeah, and I'm sure expat at large can give you one too. Expat at large, give them a roundabout, and I can give them a roundabout. You can make between 7 grand to like 50 grand. Depends on what company. Depends on your job. It depends on a lot of stuff. But I'll say around at the worst case scenario, like around 7 grand, 5 to 7 grand worst case scenario, all the way up to like 50 grand. I know guys that made 50 grand, but they're like supervisors and managers and stuff like that. But you can move up pretty quick because nobody really wants to do the work up there. So if you're a hard worker and you're gonna move up quick, they'll promote you fast. The experts are say you can get a Colombian girl and bring her to live in Tijuana. The next part of the Lord said they got Mexican visas easy. Yeah, they get Mexican visas easy. That is true. Pat said, yeah, this is after taxes. This is after taxes. But the more you make in Alaska, the more they take out on taxes. So if you make like 20, 30 grand, they're going to chop you up pretty nicely. They pull a lot for taxes up there. And Pat said, expert Lord, exactly, that's the plan. Then expert Lord said, in American seafood, I was making 2 to 3 grand every 10 days per trip. Yeah, you do the math on that. Every 10 days per trip, making good money. Eddie said Philly got to check out. I can't even pronounce that, man, but it's a part of Mexico City. Okay, I'm looking at it. Is the boat ride and canals? All right, I'll check it out. I'll try to check it out. I'll look back at this screen and try to check it out. I'm trying. Okay, Richard the World Traveler said, "I'm trying to get you a girl from Chile. They don't need a visa for the U.S. What? Oh, they don't need a visa for the U.S. There, see, Richard, you be dropping jewels. See, that's right. He's the godfather to this. He said, you know, get your girl from Chile. They don't need a visa for the U.S. They can come here as long as they have money in the bank. And expat at large said because girls in Tijuana are gold diggers. Facts. The girls in Tijuana the girls in Tijuana are halfway American, man. They are gold diggers. They always have some kind of problem. I wouldn't put my worst enemy to talk to a female in Tijuana unless they come from a certain class of family there. Okay, Pat said expat at large stakes, and expat at large said did not know that Richard. Yeah, Richard, you dropping jewels, man. We ain't know that. That's why Richard is the godfather. I was laughing out of nowhere, bam! You need to get her from Chile because they don't need a visa to come to the U.S. Whoa, that's heavy. And then Poppy said, Richard, Colombian women are fired though. Yeah, everybody gonna agree. I know Richard agreed with you with that 100 times. Then Scott, yeah, Chile has a high standard of living compared to the rest of South America. Yeah, I know that for sure. Cause I met some girls from in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, from Chile, and they was like they was talking. I thought they were from the States. The way they was telling me everything, I'm like, man, Chile sound like they American. What they was at, what kind of guys they were looking for, and where they lived, and I was like, these girls are American and an expat at large. But since they don't need a visa, they might think they don't need you either. Even if they don't need a visa, they might not think they need you either. Yeah, it could be rough. Let's see what Richard said. Richard World Traveler said, yeah, Chile and Spain are Latins that don't need a visa. Wow. Wow, you dropped the. Yeah, I figured Spain would be. Wow, Chile and Spain. That's why. Oh, wow. Thanks, Richard. You dropping jewels. You helping us out. Wow. You dropping jewels. Wow. I didn't know that. Wow. 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 That's why Chile is one of the hardest countries to travel into. When I was reading, he said they do like a background check on you and all this extra stuff. And I'm like, why does Chile do all this extra stuff that the other countries don't do? Oh man. And the expat Lord said lots of laughs, and he sort of said, but Chileans are a little too white for me. Latin flavor. You crazy. Pat said, I will date one who can visit the US because of me. Lots of laugh. Well, good luck. Pat, anybody else got something to say? Wow. Thanks for that information, Richard. That was a jewel right there. Damn. So they can fly to the US like it's nothing. Damn, they don't need a visa. Richard, so they must have strong ties with the US. What is their connection with the US that they can do that? Because the US don't let anybody just come in here without a visa, especially a South American country. It's something that Chile is offering the US because they it's something that they're offering them. Okay, Pat said, okay, Rich, okay, Eddie said, Richard the World Traveler is my new travel agent. Word. You're the new travel agent, Richard, but Eddie. But I know Chileans are smart, educated, and kind of upper class. Yeah, the ones I met and applied to Cornwall were like that. Pat said, bananas, yeah, man. Pat, you gotta get out of the country, man. We got the legend on here, man. Richard the World Traveler telling us, dropping us jewels right now. He said bananas and avocados. What you trying to say, Pat? He said bananas and avocados. Richard the World Traveler, not sure about that. Argentina and Uruguay is on the list to be visa free in the future, but the economic of Argentina is getting bad, so that might not happen. Okay. Damn, so you said Argentina and Uruguay is on the list. They probably would give it to Argentina before they give it to Uruguay, but you're right, Richard. Argentina is looking bad, man. I was in Playa del Carmen, man. That's like Mexico capital for Argentina is outside of Argentina. And yeah, they told me their economy is like done shot. Thanks for the jewels, Richard. Keep dropping them. Then expat at large. Pat likes a kid. Pat's like a Pat's like a kid in the candy store right now. Soaking kings, soaking game. Pat chili ties to the U.S. Then Bourne said, "What is it that you like so much about people from El Salvador?" Richard can answer this too. I'm glad you on here, Richard. Richard can answer this too. What I like, and Richard can type. Richard, can you type something in about? Tell them what you like about the people in El Salvador. They're just friendly, welcoming, real laid back, genuine people. When I was there, they always wanted to help me. Like, you need a ride, you need what rest. They tell me what restaurants to go to. They would bring pupusas to our hostel. Like, they just like friendly, good people, like genuine people. And it's crazy how the country gets a bad name. And Richard can contest to this because he's been there. He'll tell you the same thing. The people are real laid back, and how they say it's dangerous, not what people make it to be. They won't say, okay, and then expat at large said the girls with the fat pupusas, ha ha ha. You crazy, expat. Then Richard, the world traveler. I think they don't see many tourists, and they like Americans for sure. They all seem to have family in the United States. Yup, everybody I met there. Oh, I got a cousin in the United States. I got a brother there. They are very friendly for sure. Like they are like Rich is telling you, he dropping a jewel. I'm telling you, that country is the most underrated country I've been to. For what the news says about them, and when you go there and what you experience there is two different things. Like I said, I'm not saying they don't have that violence. I'm sure they do. In the U.S., we have our violence. But overall, some amazing people in El Salvador. They took my heart, man. I'm telling you, I was shocked. I will keep going to that country much as I can. Expat as always said, very true, Richard, on point. Then Richard, the world traveler, the legend, El Salvador is a hidden gem. I told everybody that before Richard got on here earlier. I said, out of any country I've been to, that place is special. It's a special place. They even have a saying, don't skip over El Salvador. People skip, even backpackers that are traveling from country to country with a backpack, they will skip right through El Salvador. I don't, because the news, the media has a bad reputation as far as in the global news, but it's a good place. Fox said, that's good bet, because YouTube is going to take a big cut out of the donation. You can't. Oh my goodness, you crazy, Fox. Yeah, I always heard negative. Thanks, bro. No, I'm telling you, I'll be there next week. I'm gonna do many videos as I can. I'm telling you. Richard, the world traveler, said, I like walking around San Salvador, not seeing another gringo. Yeah, you don't see no Americans there. It's hard pressed. No Americans there. No, I was there. I'm trying really, I'm gonna think when I was there in a hostel, nobody was American. They were Canadians. Canadians travel there. Uh, when I was in El Salvador, did I meet another American? One American, and he was working. He works for American Airlines. He's a pilot. He was like he flew somebody in, and he had to get a connecting flight out. I mean, he's a pilot, so he flies for American Airlines. So I guess earlier that day he flew some people into El Salvador, and he had the rest of the day off. And he was at a restaurant where we were at. That was the only American I ever met there. And then Fox said, lots of laughs. Richard Will Traveler. El Tunca has a lots of gringos. Yeah, they do. You're right, Richard. Because I was in San Salvador, I didn't meet no gringos, but I did meet them in El Tunca because they come there to surf. You're right about that. I did meet a couple gringos there. Only two. Yeah, I met a couple or two. They were from the States and they were surfers and they were there in El Tunca. That's a beach area known for their waves, everybody. They have some of the biggest waves. It's in the top 10 best surf places. If you're a surfer, you definitely going to end up going to El Salvador, El Tunca on one of your trips. Then Eddie said U.S.-Chile relations, international American treaty, okay. Assistant and attack against Chile is to be considered attack against the United States. The United States making military moves in Chile. That's why. Thanks, Eddie, for that piece of information. Damn, man, we got like a summit up in here. Thanks for that information. I could like, cause I said, why is Chile getting this much love from the U.S.? It's something there for them. So if anybody attacks Chile, it's like attacking the U.S. So we got their back. All right. Thanks for that information, Eddie. And Pat said, Eddie, not under Trump. he said, oh, because they lied. Latinos. Oh, man. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to laugh. That was funny. Pat, you crazy. He said, Eddie, not under Trump. Yeah. Wow. I don't know what to say on that one, but I'm laughing. Wow. Because they Latinos. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Then, what would it say? That's last, and Eddie said, Pat, the truth, but the journalists still have it. They have pull. But they still have pull. Yeah, because they got political connections now. So they, even Trump, he would have to respect that. Yeah, I'm sure he would be advised about that too. Fox, man, I still going back and watching those street walking videos by Richard. They never get old. Yeah, Richard, your videos never get old. You never get old. Richard, how many countries you been to? How many countries you been to in your lifetime? You've been to a lot of countries, man. I was watching your videos. I was like, damn, this dude been to a lot of countries, man. Eddie, I got to go to Chile. Never been there. Yeah, you got to go, man. Check it out. Yeah, Richard, how many countries you been to? Because I know you've been to, man. You probably been to 200 countries, but you've been to a lot of countries, man. And the videos, it was a lot of countries. I was like, damn, this dude been everywhere. It was like not a place you ain't gone. Like, damn, there ain't no country this guy ain't been to. This guy goes everywhere. Okay, with expert at large said, I always wanted to drive from TJ to Panama. I can say I did that. I mean, I didn't physically drive my own car there, but I drove on a bus all the way from TJ all the way to Panama. It's a long ride, expat, but you can stop. You can ride from Tijuana to like outside, not El Salvador, but to Guadalajara. Sleep there overnight, rest up, jump back on the bus, go to Mexico City, stay there like 1 or 2 days, make your way to the border, maybe cut it short, go to a city between Mexico City and Guatemala border, and just push on down. And then Eddie expats said, yeah, just get hotels every 2 days and sleep. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that for sure. That'll break it down because that ride ain't no joke. Man, when I took that bus from Tijuana, I forgot. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I mean, literally, it was like I went there in the morning, I slept, woke back up, went there in the morning, slept, woke back up. It took like 30 some hours. Richard World Traveler said Chile also has the tallest building in Latin America. Dropping jewels, Richard. They are also very strict about waiting in line. I was rushing into the subway once and some guy stopped me. Oh wow, that's deep. And Richard said to World Traveler, I said, I can't speak Spanish. Then they told me English that Queen for the line is back there. Q for the line is back there. So they very organized too. I see they very Americanized, very American too, I see. And yeah, I kind of view their classes somewhat like Europeans. Oh wow, expat at large said they kind of view their classes somewhat like Europeans. Yeah, they may be. Looks like they are. But I mean, you dropped the jewel, Richard. I did not know that Chileans can fly to the United States at any time they want. You know, I had a friend at one of my assignments working in Alaska. He was from Chile. He was really cool. He used to go back to Chile all the time, but he was really cool. He was really cool. He's the only person that I actually really met from Chile that I had that I known personally. And then Eddie said, "Expat at large, yes, me too, but on a motorcycle. The during gate stops the roads from going any more south. Yeah, you can't go past any of the Darien Gap, that pass right there between Panama and Colombia. I don't understand. Can anybody answer that for me? I don't understand why they just don't build a highway through that jungle. I don't understand why they just don't build a highway through that jungle. Yeah, that blocks the two countries. Everybody's like, yep, the Darien Gap is a block. I don't know why they just don't build a highway right through the jungle between them two countries. I don't know how many miles that is. They would have to do it, but I mean you could drive. You could literally drive. If they had that, you could drive from Alaska all the way to Chile, all the way to Argentina, from Alaska into Canada, all into the U.S. and keep going down. That bothers me. This is about to sound kind of bad. I'm surprised the Chinese didn't touch it over there because the Chinese will go over there. They'll build anywhere. I'm surprised or at least a train. It don't even have to be a highway. They could just lay some tracks down and build a train back and forth. That would wow, that would be mind boggling. And I mean, you got a lot of land you can cross. Okay, Richard said, I always thought about that. I think they are afraid of the drug flow or something. I mean, yeah, I hear you, Richard, with that, but drug dealers gonna be drug dealers. You can't. And that's not that never stopped them. So I don't. They still get their drugs where they have to get. So with that path or with the Durham Gap or without it, they still get their drugs through. Drug dealers are some creative people, man. They'll make it happen some kind of way. So that won't slow them. I don't think that would slow them down, but definitely that would give them an easy, more flow line. Yeah, because they can just build trains. I mean, don't even have to be cars. They can build a train that like a high speed train that cuts right through there, and they wouldn't even have to put gas stations or nothing. They just have a high speed train that goes through there, and you come out in Colombia. That would kill the game, man. That would knock all the airlines out of business. Going to Colombia, and then Expat Large said it's funny. Richard pulled the I don't speak Spanish card, and they were quick to tell him in English. Get to the back of the line. Gringo, ha ha ha. Yeah, they don't play that. So I'm learning about Chile. I'm gonna try to go there when I travel. When I go to Colombia, I'm gonna try to stay in Colombia just a couple days. I'm gonna push as far as I can, man. As far as I can do it, I'll do it. Then Fox said, lots of laughs. That's the move. Sometimes in Colombia, sorry I don't speak Spanish. Fox, you crazy. And Eddie said, Philly Dom, get some rest. You need it to produce some good videos tomorrow. Take the tequila shot and adios, bro. I need you to wake up early, do 50 push-ups, and then film the baby film. Then film baby film. All right, I'll do that, man. Yeah, I think let me include this one, man. Yeah, this has been almost 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'm going for a record. This is my longest one ever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this like in the next 3 or 4 minutes, guys. What Pat said. Wonder if the Chinese know about the throwing game. They know about it. Much money to be made because I'm surprised the Chinese didn't do nothing yet because they would jump in and build some tracks fast. They have it built like in 30 days. They just give them the manpower. They had that built in 30 days because that's money. Richard Will Traveler said, "Well, it's hard to demand how many countries. For example, many places in the Caribbean or overseas territories." Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Which will Trip, I wanted to count France, Guyana, Correo as a country. If places like that count, I might. If places like that count, I'm at 85 countries. Wow, Richard, that's what's up, man. So we'll say 85, 85 countries. Wow. And then Eddie said it's like a Jerry Lewis marathon. Yeah, it is. And then Fox said, the journey, what did it say? Gaps on lock. Yes, I don't know why they have it on lock, Fox, man. Then expat at large. What the Chinese going to Panama by boats? They don't want to take that gap and pay more. Oh my goodness. Paramilitary, yeah. But guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna sign out. Nice talking to everybody. We could do this again tomorrow. I'll do it again tomorrow when I get some free time in the evening time. Maybe I'll do a live during the day so I can get used to doing this. But it's cool. It's cool doing it. I guess I was built to talk. But yeah, I am getting a little bit tired, so a little tired. Because the words are getting blurry. I'm looking at the words. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. So yeah, I'm gonna end this live right now. You guys take care. Everybody have a beautiful night. And we'll talk again tomorrow. But I enjoyed the live too. Have a great night, everybody. Expat at large said, hey, nice chatting. You all guys all have a good night. Philly Dom signing off from I can't even remember where I'm at no more. Mexico City, Mexico. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.